Welcome to this week's video. We are a little bit north of San Antonio, Texas. We're checking out a few different natural areas the next couple days.
This one's called Jacob's Well. It's like a cool pool area. It's
Yeah,
sweet.
And in the summer you can swim in it, but right now I think it's a little too cold and you need to let the natural area do its thing occasionally.
Yeah.
So let's check it out.
This is like a ground spring, and usually there's flow coming up from here. It's kind of bubbling, but it's pretty low water right now, they told us. But then there's an underground cave that connects over there, and the water flows up from underneath. But it must be really cool to swim here when it's warm weather. And people even jump off the rocks.
Not gonna lie, I don't think I'd like swimming here. There's a lot of green, gross algae, but some people probably really enjoy that.
So we were just on the beach for a week, and it was just really windy there the whole time. So we were just saying it's nice to be back around the trees, the birds chirping. It's very peaceful there. But there's another cool area called Blue Hole Regional Park. It's only 15 minutes from here, and that's where we're heading next.
Alright, so we made it to the Blue Hole Regional Park. It's kind of just a cool little nature trail that you can walk around and learn about cool things.
Yeah, there's a park on the river, and it looks like a really nice swimming hole, and there's a rope swing and stuff.
Yeah, definitely during the hotter months, people are allowed to swim here and stuff. But right now I think it's closed again for restoration.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Alright, so both of the activities we did were way shorter hikes than I anticipated.
More of a nature walk.
Yeah, and by nature walk, it was 500 feet from the vehicle.
Yeah.
So we are going to head to a lake to spend the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's called Canyon Lake, and it looks like beautiful blue water.
We were gonna swim, but then I read that there's alligators.
Yeah.
But we're heading there. One of our favorite things when Jake and I are traveling is to stop into local breweries and stuff. But due to COVID, we kind of have tried to minimize how much we go into public places. Yeah. So we stopped at one of the local grocery stores and got 8 different beers from different breweries within Texas, and we are going to give them a try.
Yeah, we're gonna do our own little beer flight tasting.
And not to have 8 beers in one sitting, we're gonna break it into 2 nights.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have 4 today and then 4 tomorrow.
Because one of them is 11%, so.
But we're parked somewhere for the night, and
yeah, safe and sound, ready to start the tasting.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into the first beer.
Okay, so I think we should each choose two that we want to try tonight. My first choice, I have no idea why, but I'm really intrigued to like try this white chocolate mocha stout. It's 11%. Giddy up.
I'm gonna go with the craft cider. Getting crazy from the beginning. We almost never get ciders, but
Or stouts.
it was a beautiful sunny day out, so I'm kind of feeling the cider.
That's our lineup for tonight. Let's do this one.
All right. Emily has chosen the white chocolate mocha stout from 903 Brewery. 11% alcohol. She wants to start off with a bang.
It's also made with Ghirardelli chocolate. I think that's the main reason I was intrigued.
Milk stout aged with white chocolate, vanilla beans, and coffee beans.
Sign me up.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Pairs with breakfast in bed, beef ass sandwich, and chocolate chip pancakes.
It's alcoholic.
Oh yeah. That's delicious.
That is good.
It's like drinking chocolate syrup.
At the end you can.
Woo!
Alright, next on the list is from Ace Cider Premium Craft. Why does it say California? This is not from Texas.
This is an honorary mention California cider
Yeah.
that snuck into our local Texas breweries.
It's
draft.
from Sebastopol. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay.
If we could go to actual breweries right now, we could avoid this problem.
Alright, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, please. Woo! Cider. It's a good cider. It's kind of right down the middle. It's not too dry, not too sweet.
It says no sugar added, so.
Alright, next up we have the Odd Side Citra Pale Ale. It's a single hop pale ale brewed exclusively with Citra hops. And quick lesson, I thought Citra just meant it was like a citrusy kind of beer, but Citra is actually the name of a type of hops that it's brewed with. But it's supposed to be an intoxicating bouquet of grapefruit, tropical fruit, lemon, and pine.
Interesting.
And oh, we messed up again. This one's from Michigan.
Oh my god, really? Okay, so we're just tasting beer from all over the
This
world.
is a global beer tasting extravaganza. It's good. It's very bitter.
It's like lighter than I would have thought.
Yeah, it's got the grapefruit. It's definitely coming through. I get the pine and the lemon. It's well balanced. It's kind of drinkable.
Who would have thought?
Should have got more of them.
Alright, next on the list is the Live Oak Hefeweizen. It's from Live Oak Brewing Company.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah, it's from Austin, Texas.
I actually got one.
They try to make an old style method of beer. Let's try it. That tastes like a Hefeweizen.
Oh yeah, they always have that like, yeah.
It tastes like exactly like just like
It tastes-
a wheat beer.
It tastes like we're about to eat some bratwurst with sauerkraut. Actually,
We are having
we're having
Reuben's
Reuben's
stuff.
for dinner, so this would pair well.
We'll definitely break down like our favorites once we have all 8 of them.
But of these 4,
Definitely this one.
that's your favorite?
Yeah.
I agree. I do like to give a slight bump to ones that have a higher alcohol percentage. Because if they still taste good, then it's like impressive.
So
This
you
one's
like
really, yeah.
Yeah.
The 11 is, but that's like, it's like a dessert beer. You can have, that's like a one and done
Yeah.
kind of beer.
You're not chugging those on the boat.
No.
So, now we drink.
Let's get drunk.
All right, thanks for coming along on our little brewery tour flight taster. We are headed towards Hamilton Pool Preserve, which I have been looking forward to this whole time that we've been in Texas. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna hang up the vlog for tonight and finish out by watching 50 First States.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. We had a tough night. Gotten a knock at midnight by the police.
And we were already fast asleep at this point.
Yeah, and I kind of hoped it was like 3 a.m., but we had like just fallen asleep, kind of. So the police were like, hey, just checking on you to see what you're doing. And we were like, we were under the impression that it's legal for people to like sleep at picnic areas and rest stops for just 24 hours.
And somebody left like a review on iOverlander, which is the app we use to find our free camping. And they said there was like a cop parked right next to them one time when they were staying here, and they were like, went over to him, asked like, is this legal? Like, am I allowed to park here overnight? And the cop was like, yeah, you're good as long as you just stay for like one night, like under 24 hours. So we felt very comfortable like staying here.
Yeah, but still got woken up by this cop, and we were just like...
And he also said it was legal.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay. So, but then he just like ran like our IDs just to make sure we weren't criminals. But
Yeah.
he said they prefer that you use rest stops because they're well lit. And I was like, okay, can we go back to sleep now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been tough traveling in Texas because we're very spoiled in most of the West by all the like free camping options, but they don't really exist here in Texas. And if we paid $30 a night per campsite, we'd be broke. Anyway, everything's fine. We're moving on. Didn't break any laws. And we're heading to Hamilton Pool Reserve today.
Isn't it preserve?
Pool Preserve. All right, we made it to Hamilton Pool Preserve. We're on the short rocky trail down to like the pool area, and it doesn't seem that crowded here, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a reservation system, so it keeps it minimal anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And the sun's coming out, so.
Yeah, it was really gloomy on the ride over, but you can also swim like at certain times of the year, but again, winter time, they don't allow swimming.
Yeah.
So we are almost to the pool, and Jake classic, he forgot his camera. Luckily it's a really short hike, but why is this not the first time it's happened? How do you feel about yourself, Jake?
On brand.
Run, Forrest, run. All right, let's try this again. That ended up being really cool, as we suspected.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a couple snacks and then get back on the road.
Yeah, it's really nice out. It's supposed to be like 85 and looks like blue sky, so we're gonna go to a nearby lake and maybe relax.
so we just got to, what lake are we at?
It's called Lyndon B. Johnson Lake.
So we're just gonna hang out here. We set up a picnic blanket and just kind of sunbathe, and then we'll get back to you with our brewery tour, part 2. So we were trying to use our trusty app iOverlander again, and we were gonna stay at this one park, but there was construction when we got there. So after doing a little bit of research, we found like a campground that was like $10 per person. So it's like $20 tonight. Anywho, we just found out that they have showers and like with hot water, so now it's an actual score. So we're gonna go get cleansed for a while.
All clean and showered.
Feels great.
And the campsites here are pretty cool. You just kind of choose your own out here, and it's sort of like dispersed camping, but there's a fire ring and a picnic table.
And we have a cute little personal pond.
Yeah, we picked the one next to this little pond. All right.
We're on to night 2.
Now it's time to get drunk. Here's the lineup. Tonight, we start off the flight with Viva by San Antonio Brewery. Tonight, we actually did it. All 4 of these beers are from Texas. We didn't mess that up. This one, I think it won Battle of the Hops IPA.
Give her a test.
It's 100% delicious.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh.
I don't know if I agree. I don't really like it that much.
What does it have? It has like malt. It says complex malt flavors. I don't think we like malt.
Yeah, it's like weird at the end.
Yeah. It's kind of bitter.
Definitely bitter.
They call it smooth bitterness. Yeah, I don't like it.
Next up, St. Arnold Juicy IPA. Tropical and citrusy, bursting with hops. Where's this one from? From Houston, Texas.
It's really good.
That one's our style.
Yeah, it's kind of, it almost tastes like an IPA mixed with guava.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Sign
good.
me up for that.
All right, next on the list we have Fresh Kicks Hazy IPA by Real Ale Brewing from Blanco, Texas. We like hazy IPAs, so I think we're gonna like this one.
Especially if it's fruity.
I love it. It's really good.
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
It's definitely hazy.
Yeah, lemony pineapple hazy
I
IPA.
think it's got pineapple is what I'm kind of getting.
Yeah, it's really good.
The good news is we have a full 6-pack of that one.
Booyah!
All right, 4th one is The Statement of Purpose. It is a peanut butter golden stout, 8% alcohol, and it is from Martin House Brewing Company in Fort Worth, Texas. I love the smell of it.
Emily loves peanut butter.
I really like this one.
Okay, is it a stout?
It's a stout.
Peanut butter golden stout?
It like literally tastes like a latte.
Whoa.
Isn't that one good?
Yeah.
I like that one better than the stout we had yesterday.
Yeah, that one was like Kahlua.
Yeah, it was really...
This one's still like kind of light. Now we will descend the ladder into drunkenness by finishing all 4 of these beers in under 5 minutes. Just kidding. But then we'll get back to you which one we really like. Sometimes it takes more than a first impression. You know, you like kind of drink the whole beer to like get a feel for whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a grand total of like what our favorites and worst favorites were. So category 1 is our favorite beer from these 8 beers. The second category is like our favorite, most like drinkable beer. Like we're probably gonna get another 6-pack of this beer. And then the last one is get this beer out of here. It was awful. Like, let's just never do that again. Okay, so number 1, our favorite beer from these 8, and we didn't really like talk to each other about these, so we're gonna do it in like 3, 2, 1, and then point to the beer that is our favorite beer from this selection.
All right. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. This one.
What? I'm Fresh Kicks Hazy IPA from Real Ale Brewing Company.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like weirdly obsessed with this one lately.
She loves it.
It smells like butterscotch, and I don't know. I feel like it's like relatively drinkable.
I feel like beers like that are always just a novelty. Like, they're good. They're so tasty. You get like, but like more than like 5 sips, and I'm just like, all right, I'm done with this candy. Like if you eat too many Reese's, you feel sick. You know, you can't. Like, but you know, it's not the drinkability category, so I respect your pick.
Beers, I was like, I really like this one the best.
All right,
it stood out to me.
All right, respect.
All right, category number 2, the most drinkable. Probably getting another 6-pack of this.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we went a little different here.
Yeah.
She picked my favorite beer as drinkability, which you could argue should be the same category. But
yeah, this one is the bomb. So we pretty much agree.
I think
it's a really good beer.
Yeah, I like that one. I just picked this one because it's like lighter. I could see myself like I think I could drink a 6-pack of these by myself and not be you know,
but like I'm saying,
telling
like,
all the family secrets.
Drink a couple of these, switch to a light beer like Montucky Cold Snacks.
Oh, that's really the best beer. Everyone should have that beer.
All right, category 3, the worst beer in this 8-pack. Get this beer out of here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh! I really initially liked this one, and then as we kept drinking this one, I was like, this is awful. I can't get through this whole beer. Thanks for coming along with us on this little adventure in middle of Texas, right?
Yeah, we're in Hills Country, Texas.
Yeah. But be sure to subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed today's video. Give us a thumbs up, and
we will catch you on the next one.